Hi everyone, good morning. So I just wanted to get on here and kind of give you a look around Canvas. This is from a student perspective. I'm in the student view right now. That's the purple that's kind of bordering my screen. It's snowing pretty hard here. I wanted to get this out to you before we possibly lose power, and you do too. So in a few minutes, I'm going to publish everything, which you've probably been getting notifications from Canvas this morning about things popping on. And then if you've been trying to keep up with them, they might not have been there when you got there because I've kind of been working on things. So if that's the case, that's totally possible, which was why I put the announcement up this morning. I will put another announcement on when I finalize everything, letting you know that kind of everything is stable and everything that should be there is. So a couple of things that you will notice, I called, and we kind of talked about this on our live. I called last week when we went over the syllabus week 0 because we did not do any math. So I will put everything bottom to top so that you don't have to, like when we get to week 15, you're not going to want to scroll all the way down and down and down to find that. So week 0 will be at the bottom and everything will build on top of that. These are the two documents that we already went through last week on our live. And now you can see that I added to that. Some of these documents will disappear because I'm not ready for you to see them. So that first one there, week 1 PDF, that one will always pop up right before our live. That will be the document that, like if I click on that now, hopefully it'll come up. There we go. Okay. This will actually be, you see, it'll say right here, live worksheet. That'll be what we work on off of our, during our live class. So that is not something you need to worry about right now. So going back to our modules, which is where you can find all of this, you will see if something has a due date. That due date can be found right underneath, okay? So you see there are 2 due dates. One is February 4th, which you'll notice is the day of our live. That's just a tech survey. So if you jump in here and look at this, it's actually a Google form. And actually it's locked, so you can't get in here. It will become available at midnight. If you, sorry, I'm jumping around here. But if you jump in there, it's a Google form. It's just talking about like if you have a printer or if you have access to certain apps or what you're working on. If you're working on a computer, an iPad, if you have a webcam, all the stuff that I need to know to this week's discussion. And then these are kind of like the things that you'll be asked to do this week before our live. So we kind of talked about that. I work in what's called a flipped classroom. I'll ask that you watch videos and you kind of try some things before coming into our class so that you're not coming in kind of, again, walking in blindsided to what we're doing. You'll see that this quiz will not be visible right now because obviously September 17th, 2020 has already passed. That is not something that is relevant. I haven't updated this. This is from last semester. So if you click on what I call the tasks for the week, you will notice, like that. Okay, let me try again. You will notice that this is what the pages kind of look like. So there will be a video right there, and then there will be the things that go along with it. So it says that this PDF is the place value guided worksheet paired to the video tutorial. So you will watch this video tutorial. Every single problem that I do in this video tutorial will be on this PDF worksheet. Okay, hence why we had the discussion about the book that we had. If you have a printer, great. print that sheet off and work right along it on that worksheet, which was why, I said, like, if you have a binder, if you have a notebook, if you have a folder, something to keep yourself organized, because you're going to have a lot of that. If you don't have a printer, that's okay. We're not doing tons of word problems in this course, so it's not going to be a big deal for you just to write down the problems that we're doing. But either way, you're going to want to do the problems that I'm doing in the tutorial. Okay. The answers can be found by viewing the video. So you notice I do not put an answer sheet up for this worksheet, because the answers are in that video. You have to follow along to get them. Now, this independent, notice this one's called the guided because it goes along with that video. Then there's an independent one. The independent one is to be done after, okay, one of two things. After you watch this video or after we have class, up to you, okay? You could do it differently each week. You could do it differently, depending on how you feel with the material. You could do it differently depending on just how things are going for you, all right? So that one does have an answer key. Every week it will have an answer key. So because there is no video necessarily to check your work, I do upload my answer key, and you can check your work. Now, with regard to these, this is not what you're handing in for the week, okay? These three are to help you. These three are to give you what you need to be successful in this class. These three are not what I'm grading, okay? These three are to help you be successful not only on the live when we're learning the material face-to-face, but also just to be successful in the class. If you choose not to do these, that's on you. There will be graded assignments throughout the week, but these are not it. So this is where, like, you guys are all adults and you can choose to do it, or you can choose to not, which I don't recommend. But these are, this is the material that I put out to you that I'm saying is highly recommended, but in no way, shape, or form is this collected. Okay, so the work on this page, on the task page that is labeled guided and independent, you are not handing in to me. Okay, the last thing I want to show you while I have you here is, go back to modules. There is a module right now labeled helpful tutorials and information. It's the top. It will stay pinned at the top. Right now there's one. It's labeled assignment, submission, and uploading supporting work tutorial. It is another video inside of a video. I won't play the video right now, but it is, again, it looks kind of like the video we're on. You can kind of see right there. This shows you how to submit assignments. We'll talk a little bit more about this on our live this week. And I'll give you kind of a couple different tools to help you with that. But again, that we'll talk about that before you actually have to do any of that. So hopefully this kind of gives you a little bit to go off of. So on Thursday, when I meet you, with you face to face, you are not handing anything to me. You do not need to submit anything to me. Whether, face to face, through email, through Canvas, nothing like that. However, I do expect that you have watched the videos in the module for week 1. So if you look, there's task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4, task 5. So there will be 5 videos. Okay. I expect that you will have watched them before Thursday. I expect that you will have done those worksheets that go along with the videos, and that you come to class live with questions if you have any. Okay, so we will meet on Thursday. Enjoy the snow, stay safe, stay warm. If there's any questions that you have before then, please get in touch with me through Canvas or through email, and I will see you all soon.